Good evening, children, and welcome to another amazing episode of Inspiring Young Minds. Today we are in session 99, and today we're going to learn a very interesting subject. It is on Sanjhi painting or Sanjhi art, and I'm sure, today you see those kind of arts and miniatures and figuratives everywhere in the town, right? So let's learn more about them and let's practice that too. So let's get started. Evening once again and welcome to Inspiring Young Minds session 99. As I told you, today's topic is going to be Sanjhi art or Sanjhi painting. And like what you see in this picture right now, what they do generally is they draw a picture. If you're an amateur, then you can take a pencil and then you draw it on this paper. And then what they do is they start using a scissors, especially design scissors, and they start cutting it so that it gives you a kind of a shadow kind of a work, and that's how they give you such intricate designs, right? And as you see here, you can see Radha and Krishna, and you can see a tree and peacock and grass and all that. And it gives a very beautiful look. It gives a very three-dimensional look to the painting. So let's understand more about this Sanjhi, right? So Sanjhi art is a craft form that is basically very unique, and this basically came from Mathura and in Uttar Pradesh, and Vrindavan is a place where this art form reached its peak. And as we know, Sanjhi art, it is basically very intricate designs, like you can see in this picture also, and it has been there for over many centuries, right from the 16th and 17th centuries, and they used to decorate the walls, the floors of temple with this Sanjhi motifs, right? And if you look at the art, even here in this picture, you can see it's so very nice, so very intricate. So once you start cutting it, what they generally do is they give a dark background. So with that, when you see these cuts, it gives a very nice outlook to the painting, right? The most distinguishing feature of these painting is the geometrical outline. So you can see a lot of symmetry, a lot of geometrics there, and you will see a lot of squares or octagons, pentagons, and that is how they try to do it. And you can see a lot of leaves, the different types of leaves, flowers, and they very intricate creepers. That's how they add, and these are added as fillers in the painting, right? And usually the center stage is taken by Lord Krishna, as I told you, with Radha. And now, just because the Sanjhi art has to be propagated, correct? It cannot just be restricted to artisans thing. Otherwise, the art itself will become, nobody will be there to promote the art or understand the art, right? So that these art does not die. So what these artisans do right now is they try to take motives away and they try to keep it and they try to make it and keep it in different forms in the house. So that's how it is done. So the early tradition of preparing sanjis made out of cow dung and flowers, which is still practiced in villages. And you can see that the Vaishnava temples around 15th and the 16th centuries, they developed this into highly sophisticated art form. And these were especially practiced by Brahmin priests, right? So the Sanjhi art is known for its inherent spiritual quality and implications, and also having an aesthetic look to it, right? So what is Sanjhi? Sanjhi basically means from the Hindi word called Sandhya. Sandhya means a period of dusk, right? So this art form gets a lot more light, especially in the dark, right? And there are a lot of Indian mythological stories in numerous forms, and usually Krishna Leela or the folk tales or folklores of Lord Krishna is depicted at the canvas. So here you can see again a lot of symmetry, lot of geometric designs, and it looks so beautiful and so intricate because of the cutting of the paper, right? So we can do all this, we can draw, and then we can start cutting those figuratives, and then give a very dark outline or a dark paper or a cloth at the back to enhance these kind of intricate designs. To create a Sanjhi design, stencils are made from paper, mostly handmade, and these stencils are placed flat on flat surfaces of water where the rangoli has to be drawn. So initially it was drawn only in the form of a paper or a canvas. Today, there is a story that when Lord Krishna was there, the other gopis, because Radha used to get the center stage, other gopis used to try to do this and make rangolis out of this too. So what they generally do is dry colors are then sifted into the surfaces, and then you fill the colors and lift the stencils as critical as possible, because as you lift the stencil, the picture or the color would be down, right? So peacocks, bullock carts, horses, cows, butterflies, and trees are some of the common motifs done here. The intricate craftsman reflects the artist's devotion and the intimate love for Lord Krishna. And to produce an elaborate Sanji design can take anywhere from about an hour or a month to do it. Like you can see here, Ma Durga, all her grandeur, so beautifully and intricately done, right? So, as I told you earlier, Sanji form was basically done predominantly for Lord Krishna and Radha, but others, gopis also wanted to woo or impress Lord Krishna, right? So, they also started doing this form of rangoli or intricate designs. And Sanji today is now become very popular. It became popular even during the Mughal period. Contemporary themes were used, and today we can see Sanji art found in a lot of exhibitions, a lot of art places, at homes, at spaces. And you can see it has been displayed even in New Delhi, in a lot of metro stations. And these pictograms were used in the Commonwealth Games. Here you can see a Bharatanatyam dancer done out of the Sanji art. So now you can see a lot of lampshades, book covers, handmade books, all of this greeting cards made out of Sanji. And this is just to promote the art, because, the art should live. And how do we revive the art? When you bring it into our everyday life, right? So look at this so beautiful lampshades done, right? So you can see Sanji artist, how beautifully they hold the paper and they use the scissors and they keep cutting it to get those intricate designs. So artist Vijay and Mohan's family is one of the few custodians of this ancient art form, and their family has been practicing it for many, many years, right? And so you can see it's passed on from generation to generation. A person's mind and heart has to be totally involved with this art, because especially when you do Lord Krishna or any god's pictures, right, you need to have the right kind of expressions in their eyes, and needs to look good. So that is the reason you need to try to get the best out of this art form. So each Sanji art is so impressive, especially a visual treat if you understand the depth of the work or the intricacies to which this artist bring that paper life into, right? So we need to understand the beauty behind it, the theme behind it, along with that, the kind of because it is God or spiritual designs, how it brings out the best, right? And many of them add a lot of color to this, so that a combination of colors, all of this makes the art very ornamental in nature. And what we see is right now is that they conduct this Kumar family, they conduct a lot of workshops all over India to bring about awareness and understanding of this art, so that this art does not die out. And I think you and me, we need to promote these kind of art, right? And the artisans too. So we at Inspiring Young Minds really bring about the best in people, and the whole idea here is to see that our children understand the various art forms of India, and understand the wealth or the heritage and the kind of richness what we have in our country. So you can like, share, subscribe, comment, and press on the bell icon at the Team Red Rockstars Vidyaa Smile Dental Clinic at our own YouTube channel. And thank you so much, children, for a patient listening. I'm sure you're all going to work on this, and I'm waiting to see your work. Okay, so take care and all the best for the Sanjhi. Bye bye.